Hello everyone, this is Oxygen Not Included, and we are back. We have a few things actually to do. Let me select the, priority overlay over here. So we're actually trying to do, this style over here without getting too much of this gas inside, because it's nasty gas. As you can see, it's slightly toxic actually, towards very toxic to, if you ask me at least. We would have wanted that plant, but not just yet, not until we can really filter the air, so that's a bit of a way. We made the toilet, which they had a problem. There's a lot of soiling around here, there's a lot of small amounts of water, because they didn't really have a bathroom. We didn't really go directly for, well, I guess what they really needed. We kind of wanted to. Oh, that's not good. This could be really bad on the long run. Hopefully they can pull it off. Yeah, they started mopping now. Well, I guess that's okay as well. If we don't have this sort of problems, we're gonna have less stress. There we go. If you go over it, you can see how much every one of them is actually stressed. Right now it's pretty neat. It's like only 5%, but it's going to grow all right. This mass of water is sort of a problem and also a blessing, I suppose. We have some shortages of food, so that's also a problem. We still have some calories apparently, but well, we didn't produce like any for cycle because we don't have anything to produce food out of right now. Yeah, I guess those are important as well. Oh, they actually did this. This is quite nice. Quite nice. Okay, let's pause a bit because... Oh, I actually changed this, so it's okay. They have still... This is more important because I wanted to... Well, not that button. Okay. I wanted to go as near of this to this algae as I could. New duplicate are available. Okay, don't mind if we do. Let's see. Choose a duplicate. The game is on pause now. We have vomiter. Wow, the game is really it's with us. He could be creative and learning, no strength. He can't dig at all. This is interesting. This is learning too, actually. Biohazard. All the vitamin C in space can stop this duplicate from getting sick. Yeah, that's not good because we're not really that forward with the research, and we don't have a med bay, so he would just eat a lot of resources, probably die, and do a lot of stinkiness into the air. Creativity and medicine. Narcoleptic. He can snore. Early bird. The first part of the day adds 2+ to all skills. Not too bad, not extraordinary, but not too bad either. I wouldn't really know if we should pick any of them. It's quite a blessing that we have a vomiter, then I guess this one doesn't need that much decor, and we could really use it as a strictly for research. Has a bit of strength, I guess, but he can carry, but he can't really dig. He is creative, so we could use him on the long run, but we're not really quite there. I don't even know what to say about this. I guess we could use them. Then again, not maybe. Amphibious, so this is quite interesting actually, and has learning of... Oh, this is gonna... Actually, the biohazard is a problem. Otherwise, it would have been quite nice. You can even go underwater. I'm kind of afraid to reject, because we kind of need another one, another working hand, because we're gonna have one of them of the three that we already have just to produce the electricity, so that's gonna be a bit of a problem and a downside in working power. He snores, not a problem. He's creative, but he doesn't learn. He has a bit of medicine. I don't even know what to pick, to be honest. I'm gonna go with this for the learning. He's not that high, but we can use it sorta, but he can't dig at all. And this is a bit of a problem, because we're gonna... Nah, I can't really choose him. I can choose this one because it's very problematic with this biohazard. And this one, well, he doesn't really quite have what we actually want. So we're gonna reject them all for now. I'm gonna see what the game's gonna throw at us on the long run. I guess we'll see how things go. Okay, they're actually starting to build over here because this is basically the same priority as everything else. I do wanna raise it up a tad, you know. I kinda wanna finish this room already, sorta. And we also kinda wanna build like all of this as well, because we want to install that computer already. We could put it here. That would be a thing. We could run a power line through here. This is not too extraordinary. I guess we need like another tile like everywhere around. Something like that. I guess they're gonna get on doing that. Too high. They could, they can pass through here, so that's not a problem. We don't want to go over this. We need this for oxygen production. They got some materials from here, which is quite nice. There we go. They're getting their hands dirty over here. They're trying to do their things. Let me see how the air is over here. It wasn't that good. It's still not that good. It's a lot of carbon dioxide, but their stress is going down because they have the toilets basically. So we're quite good. A bit of stinkiness over here, as we're gonna actually eventually manage to create this. Wow, actually, we could put this like over here. Yeah. Okay, let's pause this. I'm gonna delete this. There we go. I'm starting to learn the short keys, and I'm gonna go not like that, like this. So this is a research station. This is the first one, the supercomputer, which is used for more intermediary research. This is for novices, and there's a few of them. Kind of wanted it over here, but apparently it's not working. That yeah, we're gonna set that just there. We're gonna keep this for now. It's a lot of gases that are nasty inside anyway, so those would be a problem on the long run. So we're gonna try to bypass that problem. There we go. This should be about nice. Now let's prioritize this even higher than even these tiles, because we are not that interested, I guess, on making that room just yet. Not right now, at least. That was a tile, and they're going to sleep because why not? I think we had like an I think we had like a night owl. Don't we have like a night owl? I don't know. Let me see. So this is oxygen. I don't care. I want my replicant, or I guess my colonist. Yeah. How do you vitals? This is what it needs. Stats, sign, details. Yeah, I don't really quite know where you can actually see the info on show navigation. I know what that does. Oh yeah, by the way, in case you don't know if one of your corridors is actually good, if you press that, it can show you everywhere it can actually go. So if it doesn't fit somewhere, your colonist is just gonna, that's basically gonna show it to you. There's a lot of things to learn here, apparently. Let's see the overlay again. I do like this overlay with oxygen. I'm using it a lot. It does it fall down because it's narcoleptic. They fall asleep anywhere at any point at any time basically. So this is actually done. I think even this is the easiest way to see if you have your power all over the place. So we still have a decent amount of calories apparently. We don't seem to go down, probably because of that big batch of algae that we took early on. We're gonna need some food production soon enough, and we're most likely gonna need to run some power through here so we can actually get it down below. We're gonna try to set here, I'm guessing, our food production for now. We're gonna need storage soon enough. We need a lot of stuff, to be honest. I don't even know where to build this colony. This is really in the way as far as I'm concerned, but as I said, it's also a blessing, so I guess we're gonna see. So this needs something. I don't know exactly what. Let's see. Open research. So algae terrains, pretty important. Compost basically to make fertilizer. And planter box. This is gonna be an easy way to produce food early on. The second one, which is not going to be able to be done by the small computer that we have, as far as I know. Cooking station, fertilizer maker, and refrigerator. Quite interesting as well. What else do we have over here? This is a lot of stuff. A lot of things to actually research. And they're all pretty much good. So, wire bridge, we don't care for that much. This is for decoration. Combustion, we're not gonna go there just yet. Water purifier, yeah, this is something we're gonna need. We're also gonna need this, the deodorizer. That's gonna take all the yellow nasty things from the air. At least the parts of it. Laboratory, this is pretty important. So Food's gonna be like the first thing we're gonna pick. Then we're gonna go for the liquid pumping and all that stuff. Good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, now we need to fabricate something, I think. So let's see, fabricate continuously. Yeah, I guess we're gonna delete that. Fabricate with the dirt. I think that's how it's done at least. Unlock rudimentary technology. Ingredients: 100 kilos of, I think, dirt. Effects: novice research +1. So maybe not indefinite. Well, I guess not like that. Fabricate, I don't know, 3 of them for now, 4. Let's go with 4. We're gonna keep it at as that, and they're gonna consume it and whatever. We're gonna see how it goes, because I don't really quite know geostat. This is the first time I said that as I'm playing. We're gonna need to get our scientist on the works. So let's see. Cooking, no. Art, no. Compost, no. Research, why yes, of course. Harvest, no. And sweeping, yes. Building, no. Deliver, no. Dig. We're gonna take this as well. We're gonna keep the sweeping just in case we need it to do that. Otherwise, he needs to research like continuously. And to be honest, I would actually put like to be honest, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. We're gonna only build with 1 guy apparently, because we really need the research and we need the power. I guess we have some power right now, but I don't know. This is the runner basically. So combat, yeah, give it a go. Art, no. Compost, no. Research, no. Harvest, yeah, no. Sweep, we're gonna keep. Build, no. Deliver, no. Dig, no. So basically all he can do is what? Sweep. Where's the generate power? Where is that? Oh, okay. There was like another tile of sorts. So we're gonna remove that from them. I'm gonna let him generate power. I think that's how it goes, right? Yeah, it should be about fine. Now let's open it up and let them do their things. The sandstone looks like a little baggy. Okay, let me see the oxygen again. This is getting a bit more, I guess, breathable and livable. They're sitting down right now, so if they're on their feet, now and then they actually have enough oxygen to go around, I guess. What we're gonna do, though, we're gonna lower this even further with 4 squares. We're gonna have our own runner, our own scientists. Apparently they're doing something, I don't even know why, though. Seem to be evil. Okay, our scientist is doing his thing. Let's see it. No, I selected the replicant. There we go. He's fabricating something at least. So research. What is the research panel? Let's see. So, oh, it uses 1. We need like 20 of these to make this. Okay, now I get it. So this is a bit of a problem. Okay. I think I messed up something. I think I know why. So let's reduce this as well and just make it to do them continuously. And so it's combat, generating power is the runner, and the scientist should be nails over here with the research. And this is to do them continuously as far as I understand it. Now this is power. Okay, so we were exactly where we were supposed to. Seems to be about that. And the chef, the dude that needs to do the food, since he doesn't, should do everything else. So what I'm actually needing to do is deliver, especially to the scientist, because he needs to get his own dirt and put it into the machine, while the runner just needs to run, and that'll be about it. Then again, we only have like 2 batteries, they get filled pretty easily, so I'm gonna let him be the deliverer as well. That should work out, I think, at least. So this is the runner. Apparently she's taking stuff and bringing it somewhere. She's just not building. Oh, I think the batteries are full, and that's why she's actually not doing the running. They're getting lower, actually. So I must be doing something bad. I don't know really what, but... Oh, there we go. She's actually delivering the dirt for the scientist, so the scientist can actually do his thing. The oxalate is still producing oxygen, so we're, I guess, pretty fine so far. Must be doing something wrong, because they really don't behave the way I want them to. And I don't know why, to be honest now. Okay, I guess my bad or something. Let's see. Again, scientist, research, we have it. He can sweep, yeah, he can. He can deliver, well, he doesn't really do that, but he can. I guess the chef, not the chef, the runner should produce the power, but apparently he's not doing it. This is red, and I have like no idea why. Generate power. Run on a manual generator to produce power. The following attributes affect a duplicate efficient at the job. Athletics. Now, as far as I remember, the runner. Come on, I know I have some more stats. Constitution, athletics 8. It's a duplicate, I guess. Vomiter, gastrophobia, and tinkliness. It has a lot. So he can run. He shouldn't really not run, I guess. And that's going to force me to set it all for running. I don't know why it's red though. No idea why. Oh, there we go, now she's running. Okay, so maybe this is just the battery need to drain a certain amount of I guess from the battery it needs to be drained a certain amount of power until they're actually gonna do their thing. Okay, now he should do his own thing. Let's see how far is it. 7, not so bad at all. We're doing quite fine. And she's delivering, she's, I guess, doing some research for him, apparently. And again, we have 2 guys that are idle. This one's skipping his breath. Why? We should have, oh, there's a bit of dioxide over here. I guess we're gonna leave multiple jobs for all of them, so let's see. Harvest, we don't care. Power generating, we should keep the way it is. Building and digging. I guess we can give the runner as well some digging and some building, but I'm gonna keep the scientist at its work, and we're gonna go from there because there's a lot of things to do as it is. Scientist can't really do anything because, well, she's sciencing sorta right now. And I can't really get her out of there. I don't even know why. So let's see. Science. Research. Oh, this is why. Because the chef was actually left to do the science. And he's actually better at it, so not so much. We're going to let these guys actually do their thing. They're going to help out on the long run. We do want this research because if we have enough... algae, we can actually make some of this algae terrarium, which will convert the carbon dioxide that we have, as if it's like in a lower level and it always gets there. Yeah, I guess we can set some over here as well, but it's going to be a waste for the most part. And it's going to convert this carbon dioxide into oxygen, so it's going to help us a bit on the production of the oxygen. As you can see, the oxalate over here is really sort of running low. And we have enough breathable air, but over here is really a lot of dioxide that it's accumulating. So we're going to see how this actually goes. I also saw that they leveled up a bit, which is quite nice as well. And she wants more flowers and petals and stuff like that around. Can we make some? Flower vase. Yeah, I guess we can. Where could we set it? So, obsidian, have a lot apparently. Sandstone have more though. Pretty much the same amount, I guess. Can always put another one over here. Apparently they need some between this as well. After they're going to get built, we can actually plant stuff in it. Unfortunately, if you plant food, I don't think you actually can grow the food and I guess consider that to be like a decor. I suppose we're gonna see. she falls asleep. Narcolepsy is quite funny. It does break their job cycles, that's true, but otherwise it's quite nice. Now I've built this shaft because you can't really call it anything else. Yay, research done. Let's go into research panel and so cooking station, fertilizer, and refrigerator. We don't really quite care for this just yet. I don't even think we can. No, we can't really do it because we need this 10, which is intermediate research. We need the supercomputer for that. But we do want to get this for, well, basically for all of this. So we're gonna set that to be done. I'm gonna go from there. Also, since we're like here, let's go for the supercomputer and see if it fits. Oh yes, it does, which is quite nice. Now I don't know if this is a good position for it, but I'm gonna, I guess, keep it like this. Let's put a bit of a pause so nothing gets trapped or I guess built badly or whatever you want to call it. I like running the power, and well, I guess when we're gonna get there, let's make it a priority actually. There we go, they should about do it. And I guess all the pipes that we're gonna have in time through the flooring, but here and there you're gonna see we're gonna be forced to I guess go even through the walls and stuff like that. You're gonna see it, I guess, on the long run. We are going to need to go to all, I guess, down over here as well, for two reasons mainly. I don't care how deep this is. We're actually going to build at least probably one layer first and then two. We don't care that this is going to accumulate more carbon dioxide. We're going to convert it in time anyways. So that's going to be just about fine, I guess. There we go. This should be on. It's going to consume a lot of energy though. So overall that may be a problem. Whoever's going to stay here is going to have a problem breathing as far as I can see. For now. So if this would be would get done, so let's help them with that. Yeah, they're doing it anyways, but yeah, well, you know. Oh, they actually built all of these, so let's see. We have like no prior seeds. We can't really plant anything. There was overlay for how nice it is. So I post them, but they're not gonna do that much just by being empty. We need plants into them. And we have a few. They're up here. I don't know if we're gonna go for them because it's gonna push a lot of oxygen upwards, and I don't really want that. And we don't have the required. What's all these? Research center is idle. Not anymore. Oh, this is the research center is idle. Okay. Yeah, I know that, but. I need to research. Yeah, we're gonna get there when we're gonna get there, I suppose. Yeah, on the other hand, research. Well, we want this. So it's still not going to let us select research. No, it's not really letting us doing anything. Well, we can't really produce anything yet because this is gonna need to be done first. Oh well, I don't even know what I was talking about. Yeah, I interrupted myself. What can I say? Now, I don't really have an idea what I'm going to actually set. I kind of wanted to make like food and all that, but I'm sort of having certain thoughts over here. I'm still debating on how everything's going to, I guess somewhere this way is going to be where level up, quite nice. Where we're gonna gather all the bad gases, maybe even from this part, and like make it to go into the middle, right somewhere around this water, probably over here. But this is gonna be like on the long run, if we actually survive that much. And I guess there we're gonna try to convert everything up there. I suppose we'll see. Now, how is this actually going? Just a few more and we are pretty much done. I don't insufficient oxygen. Research complete. Yeah, I get it. You just research something else. Produce the correct research type for the selected research task. Supercomputer. Yeah, well, is the first As already told you, so this is not done, so he can't really research that. That's why he's not letting us produce that other material for research. Now we are actually trying to get more food and all that, so we're gonna go on the builds or the mode over here. I'm gonna try to get as much as this as we can without really creating a problem. This is gonna go for the oxalate, and it's going to help us produce more oxygen, which is probably gonna push some of the dioxide upwards or something like that. I guess we're gonna see on the long run. Everything seems to be just about fine. We have enough power. We could put more batteries around, but well, not just yet. This is most likely going to get destroyed in the long run. We have another set of tiles over here, which we need to, I guess, arrange. We're going to do it like that. We're going to put that there when we're actually going to get there, if we're ever going to get there. I think they can produce it, I guess, construct it from here. It's nighttime, and I'm looking at the episode, and well, we didn't really do that much. We did some research. I kind of showed you how you can do research. It's almost finished. This other one just needs like one more, and then we can go for this one, which is quite important on manual airlock. Not bad. Creates an airtight seal that maintains atmosphere and pressure between areas. Not too bad at all. Also, keep in mind that some of these materials are porous, and they can actually, you can drip water from them, as well as yeah, great, Eureka, as well as other even air. I think even gases can filter through them slowly at a slower pace. Agree, but they actually can do that. Now let's see how much dioxide is over here. It's quite a few. So like it or not, we're going to be forced to actually go for the second level sooner than later, I suppose, and gather most of these gases somewhere down here. Actually, I kind of want the gases to get filtered all the way back here, or maybe even here between all of this water pockets, oxygen, and well, this is be vacuum. I guess they're gonna have to deal with most of the carbon dioxide for now. We're gonna get some stress, but maybe we're going to pull it through. I don't know. I guess we're gonna see. They're suffocating, the poor things. Where was I? This one. So fabricate. There we go. We need water for this. Okay, so this is about time when we can actually open this one up for them to get water. Duplicants have died. Oh my god, I've just lost duplicants. I said I may not survive this. So they're getting no air. Because it is too much oxygen around, dioxide, carbon around. They actually have died, all of them. Well, there we go, we got to cycle 6. Oh my god, so we're gonna have to start over. I really want to show you most of the game. Apparently I'm gonna have to prioritize more into producing the oxygen and filtering some of this carbon dioxide, otherwise we're pretty much screwed. So that would actually mean that the research needs to be done quite fast, beds and all. I guess that's important as well, production in power, and don't really extend too much. Well, we don't extend that much anyways, but really try to concentrate on reducing the carbon dioxide as it is. Maybe even make like some lower rooms where it can gather, and you can have like the normal colony upwards, and when you get to the research at the point that you actually can scrub the dioxide, you can go back down in those areas and clean it up and I guess filter it and so on and so forth. I was really not expecting them to die. I mean, they had that oxygen up, I guess above. They could have really went there. Even the stress wasn't that big, but apparently it was enough for them to actually pop. Too bad for them. I'm a bad master apparently. So yeah, that's gonna be about it. So if you enjoyed the clip, I don't know why would you, but okay, I guess if you enjoyed the clip, give it a big like. If you want to see more, subscribe, and I'm gonna see you guys and gals around. Apparently the game has a bit of a steep Learning curve, not that steep, but it's quite nice. It's a challenge, so it's exactly basically what we needed.